We are under the lights this evening as we get you set for another edition of Baseball on the Show. Tonight, we've got a good matchup in store between the Chicago Cubs and the Arizona Diamondbacks. Stay tuned for Diamondbacks baseball next. Thomas Helland, a Massachusetts-born right-hander, will get the start in this one. Dan Plesac, what do you got?
This will be interesting. This guy won the NL Cy Young Award last year. He's a solid pitcher, Matt. And one of the things he does, he throws the ball into the strike zone, and he's not afraid of contact. Solid pitcher.
Settling in now, Eddie James. He comes in today leading the National League in hitting this year.
This guy can do just about everything when he's in the lineup. In the top 5 in the league in runs scored, and he's a big part of this offense.
And he turns on one, sending it high and deep to right. Fox is back to the warning track, and he's able to put it away for the second. So digging in now, Lionel Fox. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
The right fielder, Lionel.
Yanked on the ground down the line. He's got it. He'll take it to the bag himself, and the leadoff man is gone here to start the into the box. Jeffrey Ramos, and he's seen his numbers on the rise here over the last 5 games or so. And he gets him to pop it up on the right side of the infield. James is under it. 2 gone. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Eddie James. He'll swing it from the left side right here. Big swing, but he just gets a piece of it. Strike 1. 0-1, here it comes. There's a swing and a drive hit well out to right field. Unbelievable! A home run! I don't believe what I just saw. I don't believe what I just saw. A 2-run blast to straightaway right field, so he just continues to club the baseball at an alarming rate. And the Cubs have taken a 3-0 lead.
When this one left the bat, I thought it was going to be an easy out to right, but it just kept carrying and carrying, and the right fielder gave it a great effort and almost brought it back, but no dice.
Ready to take his hacks again, Eddie James, as he'll look to follow up the 2-run homer he launched over the wall last time up.
Going back to that last AB, that was the express. That was an upper 90s fastball that he turned around.
And just past his outstretched glove into left, a base hit. Oh, but it's offline, so the run will score. And they're not going to get him as he's in there to score.
Well, Dero, you know, they say records are made to be broken, and what a monster year this guy's had.
Yeah, there it is, Dan. Most RBIs in one season. I can't begin to tell you as a former offensive player what that means. You want to put biscuits in the basket, runs scored in ribbies, runs scored in ribbies, and this guy's the best in the business right now.
Major.
Ready with the 0-1 pitch. He's running. This is on the ground over to first. And he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. So they pick up 3 runs on 4 base hits, no errors, and 2 left. On now to the bottom half of inning number 4. The Cubbies are in front, 6-0. Ready now for the Diamondbacks, Jeffrey Ramos. He's 0 for 1 thus far. Weak roller right side. Fielded cleanly, and he'll step on first himself for the out. At the plate, Joe Rizzo, as we move past the halfway point in this one and begin the bottom of the 5th.
This one doesn't look good so far, down by a boatload as we enter the middle innings. It's about time they get something going, and the last thing you want to do is fall behind where you have to score a bunch in the inning.
Drops one down here, and he'll try to beat it out. And he'll step on first himself for the out.
Well, you know, he had a good idea right there. The infield was playing back, but it's not going to work out for him this time. That's a nice play to react, and they take care of him at first.
Coming to the plate now, Lloyd Palucci.
The shortstop, Lloyd Palucci.
Ground ball right side. And a diving effort there, but it'll come up empty. It's a base hit. And he will score ahead of the play, and that'll close the gap to 2. It's 6-4 now. Digging in and looking for more, Eddie James. He drove home 2 with a single in his last plate appearance. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Pulled toward right center field. Siani is there. 1 pitch, 1 out. Coming to the plate now, Eddie James. And he needs to make something happen. They're down to their final out here in the ninth. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Sends that one out of play for strike 1. As we near the end of this one, I think it's safe to say that the story of the game has undoubtedly been the long ball. Guys, what do you think about what we've witnessed?
Well, as a former...
But he will make the catch on the hard hit ball out there, and that will conclude matters here as this ball game is over.
Well, just another day at the office for these guys. That stretches their winning streak to 5, and they're playing well in all 3 phases of the game. Pitching, fielding, and hitting. Who knows how long this will last?
10-6, the final score in this game. Arizona with a division-leading 60th team win this year. Henry Horton claims the win out of the pen, his first.
10 hits.
We are under the lights as the show gets you ready for another edition of Major League Baseball. Ought to be a good one here between the Chicago Cubs and the Arizona Diamondbacks. The Diamondbacks have won 5 games in a row. Seth Romero gets the start for Arizona in this one. What do we need to know here, Danny?
Hey, you can tell by this strikeout to walk ratio 2-to-1 that this guy is more a pitch to contact guy than a strikeout walk guy.
Stepping in, Eddie James. First shot for him here as he enters play, currently leading the senior circuit in batting.
One of the best hitters in baseball, and he does it with some damage too. Lots of extra base hits. He's in the top 5 in the league.
High and deep to left center field. Looking up is the center fielder. And that one is gone! So a 2-run shot to left center, so he just continues to club the baseball at an alarming rate as the Cubs are out in front now 2-0.
Well, Dero, you know, they say records are made to be broken, and what a monster year this guy's had.
Yeah, there it is, Dan. Most RBIs in one season. I can't begin to tell you as a former offensive player what that means. You want to put biscuits in the basket, runs scored and...
In now, Sammy Siani. As we take a look there at the difference in his numbers between June and July. Grounded back up the middle. And that'll get by into center field for a base hit. And they are on the board as the run scores from third to cut the lead to 2-1 now. Ready to take his hacks again, Eddie James, as he'll look to follow up the 2-run homer he launched over the wall last time up. Now the fastball is swung on and missed. This is line to left. Fox is going to get there as he backs up to put it away, and there are 2. At the plate, Eddie James. First offering on its way. Hard on the ground towards short, and a base hit as that's into left, and they've got themselves a base runner. So it's a ground ball single to left for him here, his second hit tonight. And as we take a look at the Cubs leaders in that department, you can see he's right at the top leading this Chicago roster. So here's the cleanup hitter, Connie Major.
The right fielder, number 19, Connie Major.
Runners on the move for second. High in the air out to center field. Siani is there, 2 gone. And this throw gets away from him. Digging in, Gabriel Arias. 0 for 2 from him so far in this one.
Gabriel Arias.
Runners off for second, but he won't have to worry about a throw. Ball 4. First and second now with 2 away.
He did not want to let the hitter off the hook with 2 outs, and now he's got a runner in scoring position to deal with.
Riding in, Kyron Paris, and we'll see what he can do here with a pair of runners on base and 2 gone here in the 5th. And a double steal try here, but little trouble handling this one down there at third, as that will end the inning. Cubs strand a couple, and it remains a... Eddie James will stand in here, but before he does, let's take you back to the very first inning. This was a 2-run home run right out of the gate that really got these guys off to a fast start. Here's the pitch.
It might be. It could be. It's gone. A home run.
Well, he's as hot as anybody in the game right now, hitting a homer yesterday and 2 more today. They need to rethink whatever strategy they're using to pitch to him, because he's killing them.
So in now for Chicago, Eddie James. Already a pair of long balls on his line in this one, so we'll see what else he has in store here.
This guy's having a pretty good week so far in one game. His last at-bat is 2nd home run of the game. We'll see if they'll pitch him a little bit more carefully in this AB.
Reined in, and he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. Stepping in, Sammy Ciani. He came through with an RBI single in his last at-bat.
Yeah, and they take another single right here. That third base coach is dying of arms. I wouldn't be surprised if anything hit hard through the infield. He's going to wave him.
And he'll take this one to the bag for the out, but meanwhile the runner will move up 90 feet to third base. Into the box now, Eddie James. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. This is line to left. That gets down, and the inning will continue. And he's able to hustle his way up to second as he'll reach here with a 2-base hit.
Some guys just lay back and watch that first pitch go by no matter what. Work the count, make the pitcher waste a few pitches, but when he serves up a fastball like this on the first pitch, it's hard not to go after it. And that's just what he does. He jumped all over it.
Got him swinging as he runs the fastball by him to end the inning.
Only 1 in the inning for the Cubs. To the bottom of the 9th we go. Top of the order due up. The Cubs are on top, 14-4. So the lineup flips over, and digging in, Lionel Fox starting things for his side in the 9th as they face the improbable odds of trying to come back in this one.
Yeah, not a lot of hope for them at this point. But these guys know these bats still count, at least for their own stats. You can't mill in your chance as a professional.
To first, scooped up, and he'll step on first himself for the out.
Well, that wasn't exactly a nail-biter, but it's always nice when you can get an offensive explosion like that and save your closer for another day. A comfortable victory.
14-4 is the way this one ends. The Cubs took the lead in the 2nd inning and rode that until the very end. Jeff Fisher earns win number 4 on the season. So that's a wrap here tonight. For Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, and Heidi Watney, this is Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, find us on Twitter at MLB The Show. MLB The Show's coverage of Major League Baseball is on the air. Today we've got a good matchup in store between the Chicago Cubs and the Arizona Diamondbacks. Should see some great battles out of these two next on the show. Felipe Cruz will be the one towing the rubber for the Diamondbacks. Dan Plesac, what's the word on him?
It's not easy as a rookie to go out there and establish yourself, get the off-speed pitches over, and just try to be the same pitcher that you were in the minor leagues. And one of the big keys, not get ahead of yourself.
Now at the plate, Eddie James. He comes in today leading the National League in hitting this year.
What a season this guy's having. He's right up there.
This ball's down, and that could bring in a run. And the runner will score from second. And the second run will score as that makes it a 2-0 ball game. And he will add yet another game to his incredible hitting streak as it now reaches even further into the stratosphere.
You know, D-Roll, I don't know if this thing's ever going to end. This guy's been raking now for almost 2 months, and he's swinging the bat just as good now as when this streak started to start it off with his first base hit.
Yeah, it doesn't seem like he's coming out of it anytime soon. I wonder the pitcher that would create such a tough matchup for this guy to shut him down, because he's down with the big part of the field. He can beat you in so many different ways, and this number's getting just straight ridiculous.
Oh, that'll make you smile as a pitcher. You make a good pitch, you blow the guy's bat up, and then you make the play yourself. In your head, you're thinking, nice swing, mate.
So striding in, Gabriel Arias. And as you take a look at the splits here, he's actually better against right-handed pitching this season. And he got him.
Wow, that's awfully impressive right there. The pitch before was really close. Called the ball. What does he do? He comes back with a better pitch and gets the punch out.
Stepping into the box, Francisco Mejia. And the home-away splits tell us he's actually quite a bit better hitting on the road than he is at home. So it's 2 runs on 2 hits, no errors, and a runner left. We'll move on to the bottom half of inning number 1. The Cubs lead this one 2-0. Striding in once again, Eddie James. He'll try to follow up the double in his last at-bat with another big hit right here. First offering on its way. Driven deep at the wall. It is gone. A solo shot here to straightaway right field. So he just continues to club the baseball at an alarming rate. And the Cubs have taken a 3-0 lead.
Boy, talk about when you're hot, you're hot. Gets 2 bombs yesterday and another long bomb so far today. When this guy gets hot, he's near impossible to stop. I'm not giving this guy a pitch anywhere close to hit.
Trying to pick things up where we left off. Eddie James already 2 for 2. He'll look to add on right here.
The last at bat, Matty V, we heard this guy's a good fastball hitter. He got a fastball and didn't miss it. We'll see if they pitch him a little bit differently this time.
It might be. It could be. It's gone. A home run.
A solo shot here to straightaway right field. His second home run of the game as they take the lead 4-3.
Second home run of the game right there. He is locked in at the plate. You hear so many of today's players talk about rhythm and timing. Well, he is perfectly on time in the heart of the zone.
The next Cub up, Eddie James. He's already got 4 RBIs in this one.
Yeah, man, this guy flexed his muscles on that last at-bat. We heard that he has good power. That last bomb had to go well over 400 feet. He hit it a long way.
Come on, let him fly right here.
Big swing and a miss at the fastball, and he's behind in the count 0-2. Garcia, a native of the Dominican Republic. He's a second-year big leaguer. Well hit, but also well fouled into the seats in left.
He was absolutely all over that fastball. Have to find a way to keep that fair.
Oh, break out the tape measure. That one is long gone.
A solo shot here to left. And just like that, this ball game is all tied.
Well, talk about having a day. 3 home runs in one game. We've heard about the hat trick in hockey, but it's awfully hard to do that in baseball.
Bottom of inning number 8 set to go. And set to go is the third baseman, Joe Rizzo.
Joe Rizzo.
Off liner to the right side, but no problem at first, and that's the first out. Up next for Arizona, Clyde Fleer. The winning run is at first base. On the ground to first. Can this be 2? 1 there. Back to first. It's a double play. And the prospect of more baseball looms on the horizon. There are 2 away now.
Well, it was a promising start with the leadoff man on in a tie ball game, but there's nothing like a double play ball to change the course of an inning.
Eddie James will stride in again as he looks to join a very elite list. We take you back to earlier. This was home run number 3 in the ball game as he'll try and join just a select few with 4 home runs in a single game. Hit hard towards center, and that finds some outfield grass. It's a base hit. And if you're wondering who's still available in the Arizona bullpen, there you go. We'll see if they think about playing the percentages here. Now the Cubs' 4-hole hitter, Brennan Davis, 0 for 3 to this point.
Yeah, not his game so far. He's such a good hitter. We all kind of expect him to pick up 2 or 3 hits most of the time. That's not really how baseball works, though.
And he misses with it, ball 4, so the potential go-ahead run moves into scoring position now.
The batter, number 13.
Standing in, Gabriel Arias, struggling so far in this one and looking to erase his 0 for 4 ball game right here. That's in there, base hit. The runner from second crosses the plate. It's now a 6-5 ball game, and he's safe.
Dan, you'll take RBIs any way you can get them, but when they give your team the lead in the late innings, man, that feels good.
Oh, it especially does, especially when you start to score runs late in the game off of quality pitching, when runs...
So the batting order turns over now and set to go Satchel Gallegos. He'll be looking for something he could drive into the gap and drive home. Run from first. Oh, it's on the ground to second. Did he get his double play? To second for 1. And he'll get in there safely.
Well, they had to put in a couple of extra innings of work, but hey, listen, a win is a win, and any win is good, especially on the road.
A 1-run game, 6-5 the final today. Corey Eddy gets the win in relief, his 6th of the season. Adrian Morejon earns the save out of the bullpen, his league-leading 35th of the season. So that just about does it for Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, Heidi Watney, and our entire crew. I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, make your way over to theshownation.com.
Here now is our final line score this afternoon.